the link? RV121. Hello, just let you know guys, just give me a couple minutes and then we'll be heading into your game. Your Fortnite and Warzone will be two different streams, but I just thought Fortnite and Warzone. Just want to see what you guys think of me doing on this channel. More Warzone or more Warzone, less Fortnite, or the other way around. So yeah, guys, if the volume sounds too loud, it's fine. I'm going to go and do some normal solos for the moment, and then we're going to be first thing is just heading here because there's a birthday event going on in this one. There's a event. Hi, how are you? If you guys have just joined me, we're just going to check out this event quickly and then we will go into normal solos for the first 45 minutes and then we'll head into arena and get people in for arena, or head straight into customs at 9 tonight. Also guys, if you guys do follow me on Instagram now, you guys will be asked to, every time I go live, you will be asked to go to my bio and then click on that link and then should tell you guys when I'm live, but I've just got to update that because it says Monday to Friday, not Monday to Friday anymore. If you guys are new to this channel, please subscribe and hit the notification bell if you are new. What do I have to tell? Oh, I need some out. YouTube. I need to put a link in quickly on YouTube quickly. Copy a link. Anything going on? And looks like there is. We're just gonna head straight over there, guys, and then we'll be done. I'm also just going to type in something on YouTube as well. Try to get a link. Hang on, I'll just do it anyway. A link for my YouTube channel. Far out, mate. Move. Thank you. Let's go. Can I get a link, please? There is something going on there. Just muting my mic, guys. See?
Now, not only are you beating black people, you're dragging off white people. Like, and it became a tapestry, a unified front to give us our most basic civil rights and acknowledge our human rights. That tapestry is happening again, and it's happening in a bigger and better way. I was talking about those skateboard kids. I saw those kids first come in as defenders. When police were hacking with people with batons, they held up the skateboards to protect them. Most kids who skateboard, my kids skateboarders, most skateboard kids in the South don't look like me, right? But I saw the skateboard community literally come in and save protesters from beatings, and then they got really frisky and they started attacking back. And I was like, this is, although I don't want violence in the streets because those kids deserve to grow to be adults without being soldiers against the state that their parents pay taxes to. It impressed me that the proletariat showed government that you work for us. And in this moment, we are exercising our right to make public display of the evil that has happened. It makes me proud that I live in a country that has long promised equality, rarely given it to people who look like me. People who don't look like me defended.
You made an interesting note and observation about the skateboard crew. And I think anybody who's watching has noticed that it's not just Black people who are out here protesting.
No, it's not. It's a tapestry of people.
It's a tapestry of people.
The Amish. The Amish.
Yeah. Wasn't that crazy?
I didn't even know the Amish saw the news.
I was thinking, who told them? Right? I was like, I didn't right?
I was so impressed though. I was so thankful. My heart was filled with joy.
Yeah, so you're seeing all these different types of people that you never thought this issue would resonate with them. It kind of reminds me of your music. Your music is unapologetically pro-Black, unapologetically, right?
Absolutely.
But yet, when you look at a Killer Mike fan, it's across multicultural section of people.
Yes.
Why do you think your music is able to resonate that way, despite the fact that you are also clearly talking to your people?
Yeah, I'm proud to be me. I like me. I like Black people. I'm not making no excuses. I'm not making no apologies coming in the door. I love us. I am in love with us. And because I love me, it has nothing to do or affecting my love of others. I have a very good friendship with East Indian cousins, Raj and Neil. They own the store right next to Walters on What's Happening. So if you're from Atlanta, you know about Walters. If you're a big guy from Atlanta, you know about, the store right next door. These guys have always just been good to me. Raj went to India. He came back, brought my wife incense, these beautiful little elephant characters. He's proud to be Indian. I've learned about being Indian from my Indian friends. When you're truly who you are, how could you be offended? How could you not love it or like it? Like, man, I'm a part of the original people on earth. I'm from the continent that birthed all humanity. I think when you wear that proudly and unapologetically, and not from a place of needing someone to be below you, there's no reason for a people not to like me. I like you. I got plenty of heroes that don't look like me. There's a portrait of John Brown on my wall in my basement. I thought he's a hero. He doesn't have to look like me. You know what I mean? But I refuse to act like people who look like me.
Yeah, guys, I'll keep this on to when I get back from tea, and then I'll be back. This is what you guys go and watch till after tea, till I get back from my tea. Thank you.
And if you can't accept that, then maybe I'm not for you. But I believe that because I am simply who I am, I believe that gets accepted. Because you know what? I remember being on a tour bus, and I'm on there with a bunch of Northeasterners because of course, my rap partner's a white guy from Brooklyn. And we're on there and they're watching Swamp People, and everybody's laughing. And I come up and stagger into the front, and I look at it, and I start smiling, and I look at the room and say, I got more in common with them than any of y'all. And I just walk to the back. Now, because it's the truth. I'm a Southern boy. My grandparents from Alabama and rural Georgia. I grew up more like people on those shows. So I think across cultural lines and across racial lines, people identify with me, but just because I'm your typical American guy. You know what I mean? And I have some special things. I'm not going to deny that I'm special. I was a smart kid, went to Morehouse, had an understanding of some cool stuff. I married a beautiful woman. That helps, But I think that ultimately what resonates with people is that I'm a regular guy. One of my best friends in the world is a white guy from Brooklyn. So I think that people understand that I have the ability not to look past your race or ethnicity, not to look past who you are culturally, but to look at it and love it and learn from it without wanting to co-opt it or be it.
What you're talking about in a very succinct and robust way is really allyship. And that's been a word that, it sounds like you have a lot of really great allies that are in your life. Now in this moment, I've gotten the question constantly. I assume you have too, about how to be an ally. What do I have to do? Right? I've had so many conversations with white people, like really good friends of mine in the last 2 weeks where all right, guys, I appreciate your enthusiasm, but hold on a second, relax. But nevertheless, that being said, is that what would you say to somebody who wants to not only be an ally but be a good ally?
You want to be a good ally in this moment. White corporation, white person with the means, that's a worthy allyship. On a ground level, if you're just working hard every week, you don't know what to do, you're an electrician, you're a plumber, grab one young man who doesn't look like you, a young woman, and teach them that trade. That's allyship. Allyship isn't just throwing the money, but if you got the big money, put it towards somewhere. But on a very real and basic level, my son had an accident with a man named Keith. I bought my son a car. My son Malik, with a very pretty girl in the front seat, rear-ended this guy Keith. Calls me. I pull up to Keith and the police officer. I say, if he'll allow me to handle this privately, I just don't want to call my insurance company because, you know, I had just got in an accident. I drive fast. My son, Keith, in good faith, gave me the opportunity to do that, and me and this man became friends. You know, I'm literally friends with this white man who told me about Atlanta pre-white flight and desegregation, who's taught me about fatherhood and the importance of presence in your child's life. That doesn't happen if we're not open for it to happen. So an allyship with white people doesn't have to be an organization of saving the world. But you do have to do what me and Keith did. You do have to, on blind faith, trust someone who doesn't look like you and allow that person to educate you. So an allyship is not just calling your black friends saying what I do. It's going to black organizations that might be local and saying what am I do. It's calling your friend and saying, what's the next thing you're doing? And I want to be an extra set of hands. Doesn't mean you get to go to the black people meeting, but it does mean that they say, I'm going to feed people on Skid Row. You show up, and you show up with empathy and care, and you do it. And I'm going to tell you, we need doctors in that space. We need lawyers in that space. We need legislators in that space. You know, we need the people who are really empowered to be in that space, because there's some things that need to happen on ground level that once the grassroots people have gotten it here, there needs to be money put behind these things. A lot of the problems that we have now that are erupting could have been solved in 96, 2006, 2016, and all these other years, but we chose not to because we trusted the right thing's going to happen. Right thing's not going to happen unless we make it. And after that, you have the potential to truly be brothers and sisters. You have the potential to be past the letting cultural, national, religious markers evict the fact that I know that I'm talking and I'm with a human being, and at our very core, past any physical difference, my job is to honor the soul of that other human being. So there's no need to have allies because I'm not at war. I truly have a brother and sister. There's no need to have an ally because there's no threat of war. I refuse to send any 18-year-old boy or girl off to die. And that has to be something that's much, much deeper than policy, much, much deeper than the human condition in the last 500 years. We have to get back to that. So that's my humble opinion. I don't know, where that takes white America, but I hope we stay standing up, fighting together.
Mike, we've been having this great conversation, and a lot of people watching, they probably want to know, because, again, these things happen in flashes where 1 minute we're talking about this, everybody's fired up, everybody's willing to do things, and then the next minute, the momentum dies. So how can the people who are watching now, how can they keep this conversation, this action, this momentum going?
Take this conversation, get 8 to 10 people around you, your neighbors and people who live within 10 square miles, and start to see what you can do to affect. And then connect with other people that may be in closer proximity, 30, 40, 50 miles, even another city or places that are doing it right, in other places. Connect with those people. And just, if all of us do a little bit, no one has to do a lot. If all of us do a little, if all of us pick a little to do, no one will have to do a lot.
That's a word right there. If we all do a little bit, nobody has to do a lot.
Has to do a lot, absolutely.
Nobody has to do a lot. Mike, I have enjoyed this conversation like I enjoy every conversation with you. I can certainly talk to you. Yes, it is mutual. The mutual respect and love of society right here. Thank you. And more importantly, thank you for everything you do on the ground. I mean, so many people, I knew that you tell the truth the way it needs to be told, but a lot of people during this time of crisis have been exposed to you and understand that, you really are for the people. This is called We the People. This is you all day long. So thank you for all the work and all the inspiration, all the words, everything that you're adding to this conversation, and more importantly, to this action. With that said, we have to say goodbye, but we don't have to get out of here just yet, because I'm gonna toss this on to my brother, Van Jules, who can take it from here.
Jamel and I, we spent the past hour, we've been talking to Killer Mike, we've been talking to Elaine Welteroth. We also got a chance to see that amazing video from Lil Baby. Jamel, what did you get from your conversation with Killer Mike? And more importantly to me, what do you make of this moment that we're in?
The one thing you can always expect from Killer Mike is blunt honesty. I think that's why a lot of people look at him as a really credible voice right now. He's honest about what he knows and honest about what he doesn't know. So I think when you have those elements, that's going to always make for a pretty good conversation. I'm with you. I mean, this moment at the same time is welcome. It's also a little bit surreal in terms of what took us so long to get here, to make sure that we're not always starting from ground zero every time we have to have a significant conversation about race in this country.
Why do you think it's different this time? Because, I mean, there have been videos before, and yet people still now act like they're shocked. Help me understand what's different this time from your point of view. What's your theory?
It's two things that I think stood out about the George Floyd video. One, there was no yeah, but. And granted, in my mind, we've seen videos where there was no yeah, but people nevertheless invented a yeah, but. But in this one, there really wasn't one. Even if you were Stretch Armstrong trying to stretch and find one, there just wasn't one. What always has just stuck with me is the look on this officer's face as he was kneeling on George Floyd's neck. It was so cold. It was as if this were Thursday. And he showed such little emotion, remorse, any emotion you want to name. He didn't show any of that as he killed a man in the middle of the street with bystanders looking on. So I think that situation, coupled with the fact we had already been reeling from Ahmaud Arbery, we had already been reeling from Breonna Taylor. And even though the situation wasn't fatal, there was definitely a storm of frustration at what happened with Christian Cooper. So this all together leads us to this moment where finally, even the most adamant naysayers who wanted to pretend as if this wasn't a structural problem, what could they say? I mean, there was nothing else that could be said. And I think everybody who was already fed up decided now is the moment, now is the time. The world has slowed down because of COVID-19. If we are going to address this, this needs to happen now.
I've never seen 20, 30 million white people asking black people for leadership. That's interesting because they start, well, what do you want me to do? And I'm like, well, I don't know. Google is a powerful tool. I don't know. I'm realizing now, though, that this is an honest question. How do you think that we as African Americans and our allies can rise to meet a moment like this and actually accept the fact that we may actually have a couple million new allies? And how do we deal with that? That's new for us.
I'm glad you used the word leadership because there's a difference between us being put in a leadership position and us being put in an educational position. The educational part, we are long past, right? Like we don't want to be educating anybody else about race. We're not here to soothe you. We're not here to make you feel better. But leadership is something different. And it looks different depending on how you want us to take that leadership. Certainly, we are accustomed to being a voice on these issues. We're accustomed to setting the agenda. It's fine if we continue to lead in that direction. I think what we're looking for is, if this were, a relay race, we want to pass the baton and we want you to be able to say, okay, here's what we've been feeling about this issue. Here's what needs to happen to change it. The other part of this race is that you got to be willing to run it just as hard and as fast as we are. Because if you're not, that's why we remain stuck in the flying pattern that we've been in for hundreds of years and decades as we've tried to reconcile this issue. So we have to figure out what is the most useful way of allyship. We see a lot of people throwing statements around. We see a lot of people throwing money around. We need that to be a focused effort, and more importantly, to be vocal about it. I can't take any more double-sidedness. There can be no more other-siderisms, if I may make up a word, meaning that you give over here and you're a company that is like, yeah, Black Lives Matter, except for in my boardroom where they don't, or except for my organizational chart where they don't. So I'm done with that, right? That's great. Charity's great. Charity doesn't change structural racism, right? What changes it is when you actively look in your building and ask, why aren't there more Black people in this building, in this boardroom, in this C-suite? So The allies that we have, what you can do, change the structure and cultures of your companies, of your businesses, of wherever it is you have influence. Start there.
The thing I try to tell people is, it puts us in a no-win situation. I want our white sisters and brothers to be better educated and to care more, but I don't want to have to bear the burden of trying to teach and educate all the time. The reason you pay tuition is because it's costly to educate someone. You coming up to me and saying, educate me, that's costly to me emotionally and from a time point of view. Also, I think we have to be very honest. Nobody would go up to somebody and say, teach me Russian in 5 minutes. And by the way, make me feel good about it. Right? I mean, you wait, hold on a second. Like, you want me to teach you about racism, which is the history of race in America is just as complicated as Russian. And you want me to teach you that in 5 minutes. And also, if I make you feel bad about it in any way, now I got to be your therapist too. And like you said, soothe you or whatever. That's got to stop. I would love for somebody to come to me and say, I made my whole family watch the 13th and read The New Jim Crow and read White Fragility. And we had a question on page 52. Now, hey, we can have that conversation all day long because you're doing your homework, but don't flop on me like you never heard of Google. If you wanted to know about cryptocurrencies or whatever, you find that stuff out before any black person ever heard of it. So I'm sure you can educate yourself about anything you want to know. I have to say something to you because I've never gotten a chance to talk to you. I feel like I know you because I'm such a big, mad, crazy Stan and fan. But I love you to death. I just am so proud of you. I'm saying proud of you almost as Patrick. I am so proud that you exist. Where do you find the strength to continue to do what you're doing and say what you're saying, even in the face of opposition, to the point where now the whole world has to listen to you? Where did you find the strength when they weren't listening?
I guess maybe this is just part of the Black woman's condition, is that we don't know any other way. And most of us, I come from a line of Black women who were just like this. My mother's like this. My grandmother was like this, where it's the old phrase we've all used as Black people, making a way out of no way. And scream until they hear you. You know what I'm saying? Is that because the opposite, to do the opposite of that is what? Is that I can't even afford to do that. I don't know any other mode but to fight for what's right, but to try to stand on the right side of history, but to speak for people who don't have a voice or a platform as large as mine, because somebody did it for me.
What advice do you have for people who want to have these conversations, maybe not as well spoken, not as well read as you might be, but who really are sincere and want to have a conversation?
I think you have to start from a point of honesty and being real about what some of your beliefs, prejudice, biases are, where they come from, why you learned them. I think if you take anything else beyond race,
I'm back.
As we get older, we do a whole lot of unlearning. Young folks, when you get to like your 30s, you do a whole lot of that, right?
But another 8 minutes in this guy's and we'll go and do some solos, some things.
And you'd be surprised what you can get accomplished just by digging
I'm right on
into
towards
them.
around about 9 tonight.
If you come from a racist background, or if you come from where race was talking about a certain way, be honest about what those conversations were and what they taught you. And ask yourself, is this the kind of person that you really want to be?
Yeah, I feel like there's a 21st century mindset and a 21st century skill set that, everybody's going to need a mindset of empathy. I mean, we're going to be dealing with people, every color, flavor, every kind of human being ever born. We all have to deal with each other now because of the internet, because of just the world economy. You're going to be competing against people in China and Nigeria. That's just the world. So you have to have a mindset of empathy to really try to understand where people are coming from. You have to have a skill set of listening. If you understand this conversation, you can talk to Black folk and brown folk and Muslims, everybody else. So we're trying to confer a benefit to you. We're trying to make you better. It'll make my life better, but it'll make your life better too. Now, what charity are you supporting?
Well, as some people can maybe see my T-shirt, it says support Black journalists, right? The lack of still Black journalists in most newsrooms is pretty appalling. What changed my life and what got me really on the right path in this business was being a member of the National Association of Black Journalists. NABJ is the largest minority journalism organization in the country. The development, the networking, job fair, internships, scholarships, what happened.
Blue screen, but you guys can still hear it.
Of people, Michael Wilbon, that
Heard that and fort that. NABJ is a beautiful organization. I've got groups I want to support as well. But what I want to say to you is just thank you, thank you, thank you for your light, for your leadership, for your courage, for your entrepreneurship, for your T-shirts and all that type of stuff. Make sure to support the sister businesses, and let's keep this conversation going. Much love to you.
Thank you, Van. This is a pleasure.
I got good news for you. I got bad news for you. The good news is that people are activating all around the world, all across the planet for change. That is a powerful moment. Here's the bad news. Unfortunately, this is not a one answer fixes everything situation. We're talking about systemic problems, which means it's not just one law or one person. You need 360 degrees of change to shift to get the outcome that's right. But we can get there if we keep talking, if we keep working, if we keep building. And if we do that, we can reshape America. That can be done. It's been done in the past. We can move the whole world in a better direction. So I hope that your cell phone right now is full of screenshots of these tools that we've been trying to give you to continue taking action from this virtual town hall. When the stream ends, the conversation should not end. We got to keep pushing. We got to keep going. We are in an important moment in history. And what you do is going to determine the outcome. 2020 is going to be talked about for 20 years, 100 years, maybe 1,000 years. But the future's not written. It's up to what you and I do and what you and I decide is going to happen. So I want to give a special thanks to the powerful voices that we've had, Elaine Welteroth, Killer Mike, Jamel Hill. Make sure you visit 50percentpledge.org to learn more about the power of money. Also visit my organization, reformalliance.com. We're trying to make a change. Let's be about it, not just talk about it. I'm Van Jones.
Welcome back, guys. Just to let you guys, like I've just said, we are going to be heading into some solos, heading into arena then, and then probably joined by Ethan, doing some duos and try to get some wins on that. But tomorrow, guys, for Fortnite stream on Twitch, just to let you guys know, I'm going to put a win counter up on screen for tomorrow. I'm trying to get to 10 wins in that stream, in duos. If anyone wants to come and join me, please DM me on Instagram or write it on my bio tomorrow morning. Please do so. Go check it out. Or on my story. My story on Instagram will now update every day at 9 PM. 9 PM, 9 AM every day. My thing will update to say this is what's happening today on it, anyone wants to come and join in that list will come and join me, and then we'll just do some games through that. If there's customs going on, I'll bring you guys in with me, and then we'll just tell you guys to ready up and that. We may do that, but if you guys want to do that, there's a waiting system. It's going to be put within Discord. I won't be able to control that though. That'll be done with my mods of YouTube and Twitch. They will come together, and then they will do the list for me. If you guys are mods want to do it as well, that's super. Please do so. You guys will be the first ones up anyway to do it. 4 people, 3 people, any other time with me. You've also got friend request me as well. For the moment, guys, no friend requests will be accepted for the moment because I am going to be doing solos. If you guys invite me by a friend request, say that this guy invited me, and he just invited me twice when I was streaming, I will unfriend him. I will unfriend him if he does that. That just puts me off. That does. It gets me annoyed. Okay, you guys, friend me, invite me when I'm on stream. I will unfriend you. Spamming as well, I will unfriend you. Okay, I'm just going by where is it? Go invite Jaden because he's my Apex thing. He's my Apex partner, and see if he wants to jump on with me and do some games. If he doesn't, that's fine. You guys will have invites from me through a coach of the live stream. That's fine. I just want to see if you guys want to play. If you guys are playing with me through the without stream, that's fine as well. You guys can hop up as well. But just heading into our first game tonight, actually. Me. Just so you know, please like and subscribe if you guys are new, and hit the notification bell. I do normal short videos every Friday. Did do one this week because I was not here. Means I will be double next Friday. Please also go and subscribe to my choppa blades. That's with my choppa blades as well. Choppa blades is my short videos such as Cyber Hunter, Call of Duty, and also Roblox. That will be all done on my phone. I'm sorry guys, but that will be all done on my phone. If you've just invited me, I'm sorry, but you have got one last chance. If you want to play, please comment down in the comments that you want to play. If you guys don't want to play, that's fine. Okay, you are lucky then. If you send it again, that's fine. Just let me know what you want to do. Please don't send it on purpose, please, because I will do it. Let's go. Also, we will also be joined by a rugby player later on doing some customs with me on my side of customs. Oh, I forgot this is an arena. Let's go here then, guys. Go there. Forgot it's not arena. Normally on Twitch every day I do a stream for 2 hours, 3 to 4 hours, 3 to 4 hours in the morning, just doing some solo arena, random duos and that, just to get my levels up. In that, please come join me on that. If you guys want to know my Twitch, is typicalmasterplay. Please come join me on that. If I'm not live, guys, you've just got to type my name up again, because sometimes it glitches out. I'm just going to put my charger in quickly, guys. It's done. My controller's dying again. Yeet. Controller's dying again. Wall zones later on tonight, not now. Warzone will be in 2 hours, mainly for me. Warzone will be. Warzone 2 hours. If you guys want to put it on your phone, please do so, but I've got a timer already set. Where's he going? I can't easy. Mate, where the hell was you going? Let's eat some apples. Don't mind me if I eat some of my apples. Sure, I'm full 35 health. That should not be. That should be alright. If you guys watch it to the end, that's fine. Please do so. Please watch to the end and you guys know what's coming up tomorrow then as well. Discord as well, if you guys want text in Discord, please do so. I will have it DM up on my phone so that what do you guys want to do. But for fuck's sake, me, pick up. Guys, by zone. Yeah. Where's the guys to? Anyway. Oh, frick's sake. Build. Thank you. Nice, thingy. Edit. Thank you. Nice 90 that I just did for you guys. Nice 90 there for you guys. Just for you guys. Just for you. Any fishing ponds around there? No, okay. I need more mats now because I've just done that for you guys. If you guys have requested to come and play with me through Instagram, please join me. But if you guys haven't, you've just got to wait. Wait, and then you'll get requested by me, or you've just got requests, because I may forget. I'm just trying to find a charged shotgun, mainly for what I can find. So I know what people may stay here for is just to see me use the blooming charged shotgun. What I still hate, by the way, I still hate the charged shotgun, by the way. Sometimes I just hate one of the other guns on a different game, mainly from me, man, because it won't shoot. To deal damage in the corner. Where's Chastity? I'm just trying to level up today, guys, mainly. Stream. If it was Twitch, guys, I will have music in the background, but it's not Twitch. I can't. There's people forgetting about this down here. Charge it. Let's go. I've got my gold loadout now. Good loadout now. Let's go. Let me another invite quickly. Did people die up here? They must have died up here. Poor house been destroyed. Thank you. That will help me in endgame. Oh, it's not arena. I don't know why. Guys, I'll do a couple games of this and head straight into arena then, and then just do some games in there. Probably gonna be a weird loadout I'm gonna have in arena. Just bear with me for that. I keep hearing shots, but where from though? Blue tack. Chat, this is where I want you guys to comment. Should I take the green charge shotgun over the blue tack? Is it yes or no? In chat now. Chat, tell me, yes or no. I'm just going to check up here quickly, guys. In a minute. Yes or no, blue tack? I'm being sure already. I'm just going to check if you guys are actually chatting. If it's not, I just have to get mine up. My chat up on my phone. Quickly. Do it that way. No, it is working. It is working. I think it's... Ooh. Great, bro. Build. I didn't charge it then. I did not charge it then, trust me. Get wrecked with that gun. Get wrecked, bruv. I'm going to keep... You don't have to comment now, guys. It's fine. Get wrecked. Get wrecked. If you guys are just leaving, that's fine. Come back as well, because I'm just going to be doing... Get out my game. Get out my game. I don't get why you were fighting me, mate. Because you were 1 HP at least. Drop that. I don't know why you was fighting me. Let's go. 8 people, guys. 8 people. The zone's quite far as well, guys. Probably needed to be a bit higher, but let's get people in. I could win this, guys. Could win it. Could win it. I need to med up as well now. Okay. There you go. 150. Let's go. 5 people left. Why is it so... If it's going to be just like this, guys, I'll make us do some more games of this. Mainly. So I'm not even in zone yet, and there's still 5 people there. guy up in the heli. He's there. He's probably fighting a guy. He's... Hell? Guys, marauders. Do you not like marauders? I'm not going near them. It's a 2v2. It's a 1v1v1. And I know where one guy is. He's in that chopper up there, trying to find us. He's going to try and find us, but... Or if he's a stream sniper. I think Marauders has killed everyone, guys. I think Marauders has killed everyone, but... Don't know. I'm up on height. I'm on height for the moment. See where the next zone goes. Go. Of course it goes to them. Try and see if there's any guys rotating. We've got rotating as well. Quickly rotating. We got 55 minutes, guys, before we're going to head into some customs. And then probably an hour and an hour, then we'll head on to, from there it will be an hour, and then we'll head on to some Warzone. If you want to join me, you can, Ethan. The hell? What the hell's going on down here? Why is he boxing up? Oh, of course you found. Oh, you must get her. Thank you. Thank you. Ah. Thank you. I'm not. Of course you come after me. What? Where was he? Where was he? Top 4. Okay, guys. What I'm going to do is go into another game. Let's head into another game, and then we'll go into some arena. Then let's go. Then we'll head into some arena. So I'll be going arena for one more game. Just trying to do a challenge, guys. That's what I'm trying to do as well. The title will be changing in 55 minutes as well. I know I put a vote on Instagram today to say Warzone or Fortnite, but last time I checked it was 3-3. It was 3-3 at the end. I think it was, yeah, 3-3 was. And then I can check now, it's 5-4 now. 5-4 now. By Kyra and Ethan. You both have voted Fortnite. That's how it's got 5-4. And you guys are fine with that. It is, because it was drawing last, when I checked it at 4. And so we're going to do both tonight, okay? If it's changed now, I can't count it. I mean, I'm just going to do both tonight. That's alright. Both tonight. Warzone will be on Twitch though. Twitch or Warzone. No, YouTube, I bet. Yeah. One of them two. Let's go. Where do you guys want to land? Where do you guys want me to land? Where do you guys want me to land? Oh, Ethan, are you trying to get into my game by any chance? You trying to get into my game by any chance? You try and get into my game? If you are, I'm not gonna be happy if you do. For now, guys, I'm going to hide my screen. I'm hiding my screen from now on. Till I get even into the battle pass. Because I think I've got a stream sniper on the way. Feel like I did. But I don't know if he has or not. That last game was not good for me. I need 2 chests at least today, at least in this game. No one's landing here. I'm confused. Chest. Should have landed at a different house actually. We'll take a bus. We'll take a bus. We'll definitely take a bus. Don't challenge. You can drop out. Did I just level up? God. Don't know if I've just leveled up or not. I don't know. Zone's never on me. Never. That means tomorrow, guys, there may be some same streams, like same games going up. Maybe the same games, depends on what I feel doing. If you don't see anything up, guys. Ooh, I can see a boy here. Get right. Heh. Oh, gee Christ, you're up there. Eat. Yeet. Yeet. Get out my game. Thank you, both of you get out my game. You guys are bots. I'll definitely pick up them two. Thanks for bringing them to me. Thanks for bringing them to me. I sure don't know. If you guys don't see anything going up on my Instagram page, Instagram story, if you guys don't see anything going up on that day at 9 AM, that means I will not be streaming that day. I don't normally stream Sundays, but I will do because it's second day of what I'm doing. That means do it. That means you guys will have a couple hours to vote. I said 2 hours to vote, and it's gone over 2 hours to vote. That means as soon as I hit around about 4, I put up at 2, and that was it. Vote was over at 4. But it's going to be the same again. It's going to be to 4 PM, and then I've got set up the stream, and then set up the stream, and then get it all sorted. Then get all the things what I'm going to do up quick as I can for 6 o'clock. Streaming at 6 every night. I'm going to drop down, pick us up 6 every night. I'm going to be streaming, guys, 6 or 5 every night. And please get ready to watch. If you guys don't watch me every night, I will be putting some clips on thingy saying that please come join me for the second part. For the moment, guys, we're just going to be doing some of this for the moment till we get more people in our lobby, and then we'll head straight into some normal games. And once I feel warm, arena, once I feel warmed up. I'm still not feeling warm up yet. I'm feeling alright to play warm up, but I've not been playing Fortnite for ages today. Sorry guys, I'm just checking a upload games. I'm uploading. Hello. How are you? I'm fine. How are you? What are you doing? What are you doing? Just let you know, guys, I will do arena in after this game. Arena will be after this game. See if the drum gun's been the grappler's been taken quickly. And I'll go from there. I'm going to pick up the tap because it's a green, and when I find a green charge, I'll pick up back up. In arena, guys, you will see me picking up the tack over the charge sometimes. Looks pretty. Tracer. Looks pretty. What's the word for it? Collect. Tracer. There's a guy up here. Did anyone land there? Shake you down. What the hell? What the hell's that gun as well? Yeah, no one's landed it. Mate, I aim. Where's your boss? Nowhere. I'm just gonna have a look, guys, armed. Boss has got to be around us somewhere. What? He had that thing on, that's why I died. Okay. Like I just said, guys, just before, I'm gonna now hop into some arena for a bit. As for the person who just subscribed as well, I've just had that pop up on my phone. Thank you very much. Ooh. Shadow, do you want me to join you now? Do you want me to join you and have some games? Do you want me to? Please let me know if you want me to. Let me know if you want me to. Let me know if you want me to. Bum 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 bum. Do you want me to? Because I can. Let's wait for you to finish that game. If you want me to, I'll send you an invite. I'll send you an invite anyway to join me. If you don't want to, that's fine. I just wanted to know if you wanted to. 22 people has now done it now. If you want to join me, please join me. If you don't want to join me, that's fine, just let me know. Then I can get someone else in to do some duos. So I'm just checking what games I've got quickly. Quickly, guys. Done. Okay guys, I'm going to be making a queue now. Actually, I'm going to be making a queue now. The vote one will now be deleted, guys. The vote has now been deleted off mine. Because there's no more votes anymore. Are you joining me or not? I just want to know if you're joining me. Live and I'll keep that one up there just in case. Are you joining me or not? Or do you want me to ring you? I'm using my mic. Hello?
Hi, man.
Yeah, are you still watching me?
Yeah.
Okay, I've asked you several times, do you want to join me?
Hello? I'm not gonna join you yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
You could have just typed that in the comments, but okay.
I'm in a solo, there's 5 people on.
Okay, that's fine. When do you want to come and join me?
I was trying to stream something.
I knew that. I knew that was what you was doing.
But I'm kinda...
failing.
You're in an arena.
I'm not now, because I'm heading back solo, if you want to.
What div you in?
And yes, Mason. Hello, Mason. How are you? Mason. What was you saying, Ethan?
I was trying to think.
Yeah, I'm going back into solo after you've ended that game.
And then I was like, you're
Okay,
going to
Mason.
arena, so I was like, I'm definitely going to stream something.
Yeah, I'm in higher division than you.
So I'm in your league.
Oh, okay. That's fine. You can do that if you want. I'm fine with it.
At the minute, I'm literally getting spammed in.
Who you from?
I'm my friend.
Okay. Are you going out tonight, Ethan?
Huh?
Are you going out tonight?
No.
Okay, that's fine. Please subscribe and hit the notification bell if you are new. Thank you. I can hear myself. Okay, I'm gonna let you go. Please, if you want to stream Snipe Me in Arena, you can. But don't make it obvious, Ethan. Okay?
Okay, I'm going to go.
Thank you. See you in a bit. Okay, guys, we'll just wait for a couple more minutes, guys. We're just waiting on a couple more minutes, guys. And we'll head straight into it. Please hit the subscribe and hit the notification bell if you are new. Notification bell? What? I don't know. My mods should be putting up something now, mainly, but they're not. Mods, if you guys are in charge of chat, like Shadow is, please make sure if there's any comments that you don't like on there, please remove them straight away. Please, it's not up to me, it's up to you now to do it. Thank you very much. I'm now just going to give a couple more minutes and head in straight into arena and go from there. I'm just checking Instagram quickly, guys. Okay, Mason, if you're still on, you've been entered. You are now. Oh, I have to make a list now. Okay, Ethan's off now. Probably speaking to Luke. I'm just checking something, guys. Ow! Bugger. Flipping bugger.
right foot up, left foot slide, left foot up, right foot slide. They go right foot up, left foot slide, left. You